Happy New Year, everybody.
Illuminati is a thing you need to watch out for. They want to depopulate and save us so much more. World domination, I'll get into that later. I'm hardcore, fierce and sexy. You're just a hater. You deserve the ridicule because you're an absolute zero. I'm the keeper of the chalice, a rock and roll hero. I'm not an idiot nobody listens to, because I'm not a failure in life like you. Let's talk about Bill Gates and the mark of the beast, and the orgies in the streets at the Catholic feasts, and Bill and Hillary's human trafficking ring, and George Soros got the money to pay for everything. Socialism is for losers, working for the devil. Chumps that can't fight, they ain't on my level. It takes an evil one to try to debunk and doubt it, so I'd rather die than stop talking about it. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Watch out for the Illuminati. Watch out for the Illuminati.
Happy New Year, everybody. It's your boy in the building, MC Too Tall. What up? And you're watching the MC Too Tall Show. Happy New Year. It's January 1st, 2026, 2026, for those still counting it that way. And here we are, folks. Here we are. We've reached another year. We've had nothing but win after win after win, as I said in my last video yesterday, with 2025 and 2026. This is going to be the year of the midterms. The year of the midterms. Let me tell you, with all this winning, we got a lock on the midterms. Trump is a snappy, popular guy. Now, it's getting scary that he's the most popular Republican, because who's going to fill those shoes? A lot of people don't like J.D. Vance. I do. I like the snappy answers he has against the evil left press, but it remains to be seen. A lot of people like Marco Rubio. He's all right, but we need people that are, MAGA, not subservient to other countries. And so we need an America First president. Now, do I believe either J.D. Vance or Marco Rubio is? I don't know what to think. I hope so. We know Donald Trump is, but we should hope for J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio to be pro-America first. I'm not against Ron DeSantis. I mean, there's a certain bitterness that he threw his hat in the ring for the 2024 Republican nomination. Of course, didn't get it. Of course, Trump got it. But the idea is that there's a certain bitterness there, and I think that needs to fade, because Ron DeSantis is an effective governor. I don't believe that his wife should become the next governor. A lot of people say that Byron Donalds will be, but regardless of who or what's going on, I would rather have a Republican, whether they like Israel and they're very vocal about it or not, whether they like Israel or not and they're very vocal about it, I would rather have a Republican than a Democrat, no matter how vocal or not they are about liking Israel. Should we be subservient to Israel? Of course not. But there is a growing fear that politicians in America are subservient to another nation, and that other nation is the state of Israel. Now, I believe in having allies. I believe in being nice to people overseas that are nice to us. And there are people that'll pull out a laundry list of reasons why you can't say that Israel is nice to us. And it's very difficult to know what to believe. I know this is that I don't blindly jump both feet in like Mark Levin. I don't condemn Tucker Carlson. Hell, there are people that say things that I outright disagree with that I won't condemn. But I don't think it helps or hurts us to be vocal about support of Israel. I don't think it's a detriment or an attribute to be vocal about loving Israel. I believe every nation has the right to defend itself. I believe October 7th not to be Israel's fault, and Israel had the right to give the people responsible for October 7th the slap on the wrist that it did. And yes, what Israel did in retaliation for October 7th was a mere slap on the wrist, in my opinion, in my most humble, heartfelt opinion. With that said, let's also understand that there's a lot of things that come into play here. You have some bad players in the game. And by that I mean members of the Illuminati. Remember, I always say watch out for the Illuminati? You have members of the Illuminati that duck and hide behind the Star of David. So it's not the Illuminati that's subservient to the Jews. It's members of the Illuminati that claim to be Jewish because it's a convenient way for them to do their dirt and call you an anti-Semite when you call them on doing their dirt. Just like the Somalians out in Minnesota doing all these scam jobs with the daycare centers, the Quality Leering Center, as Nick Shirley pointed out. I mean, people are quick to jump on Nick Shirley and call him racist for impartially calling down the middle what is being seen. And that older gentleman, David, he's a friggin' gem for being able to just observe what's going on and point all these things out. He didn't give his last name. I don't think he needs to, but eventually, I'm sure he will. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Big deal. But David is a hero. He's a modern-day David going against the evil Goliath of the Somalian scam machine. But just like getting back to the whole thing with the racism, anti-Semitism thing, just like people are quick to call Nick Shirley and David racist because these people are Somalian and they're focused more on the race of the people doing this than what they're doing. That's how certain members of the Illuminati get away with doing what they do when they claim they're Jewish. And a lot of times they'll just claim they're Jewish, they'll be seen with a yarmulke on their head, and instead of going into a synagogue, they'll go into the evil Masonic temples. Let me tell you, these Masonic lodges are filled with people plotting to take over the world. And they're the real problem. Yes, There are Jews among them, but it's not the Jews that are the problem. It's the fact that these people all have a common goal, whether they're Jewish or not, to take over the world. And these Illuminati people that claim Jewish are not Jewish. They claim they are. This way, like I said, when you call them on their bullshit, they'll say you're just being an anti-Semite. So many levels of hell where belong people who do that. And you got to respect God, man. These people do not respect God. No matter what they tell you, they have no respect for God. If they're going to hide behind the code of a religion to do things that very religion is against. And let me tell you something, okay? If smiling white American Tommy helps angry brown Abdul kill Schwartz, angry brown Abdul does not become smiling white American Tommy's friend. If anything, angry brown Abdul will try to kill smiling white American Tommy so that he could take over the whole country. Whether Tommy helps Abdul kill Schwartz or not. It is what it is. Killing Jews isn't going to solve the problem of Islamic terrorism. Taking out the Islamic terrorists will solve the problem of Islamic terrorism. These Islamic terrorists won't suddenly stop being terrorists and become our friends if we help them kill the Jews. So, stop it with that. Judaism is a cloak for certain members of the Illuminati. And that's why people think it's the Jews, blanket statement as a whole, the Jews. I'm not even Jewish. I have no stake in defending the whole Jewish population. But you gotta call facts for what they are. Yeah, if you go after the wrong people, you overlook the people that are really hurting you, and you'll continue to get hurt. And that's my New Year's message to the people. Respect God, watch out for the Illuminati, like, follow, share, comment, and subscribe. Stay strong, keep kicking that slang. It's your boy, in the building, hip-hop legend, recording engineer, underground rock and roll hero, your hardcore, fierce, and sexy host that is never gross, MC Too Tall. Be good.